Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of Let's Play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sins. So in the last episode we pretty much paved the way for the boss fight in No Mans Wharf. And so now, to work our way to the boss, and hopefully we should be able to kill him pretty easily. Now I am going to employ help for the boss fight, to progress a storyline. I just got to remember how to do this. Alright, so we unlocked the shortcut, so it shouldn't take us as long to get to the actual boss. Alright, let's just recover some stamina now. Alright. Don't forget the ambush in here. Get through this as quick as we can. Still gonna need a few Estus flasks. So I believe I went back to town, burnt the Sublime Bone Dust at the bonfire in Majula, so that's why I've got an Estus Flask +1. Okay. Now, we're going to turn right at the top of these stairs. It's handy being able to kill him in only 2 hits. I don't quite know if that dog would chase after you, but better safe than sorry. Now they shouldn't come after you, but yep, someone did. So, I guess because we made noise down here, that guy decided to come and get us, but that's alright. I'm fairly sure there's an increased number of enemies in this area. So the archer just set that that pool of oil on fire. I don't think it was me this time. I remember him having a kick attack. Anyway. I'm very nearly dead. So we're just going to heal up for a minute. Use those life gems. I always forget to use them. Guess that's just going to keep burning. I'm just going to get rid of this guy now because I reckon he'll definitely follow us later. Jeez, how many archers are there? Archers. Some leggings. There's 2 up there and 1 up there. And there's these guys. There was two at that table. Watch out for that ambush, by the way. Yeah, that hasn't changed since the original version. That guy must have jumped down. Anyway. Actually, I better go back. Otherwise, they'll end up stabbing me in the back at some opportune moment, I'm sure. Don't know if the archer would follow, but knowing my luck, he will. So, it turns out my my computer doesn't like doing stream overlays of webcams, so I think the series from now on will be no webcams. That's okay. Now, I could get Flexile to help me clear this area, but I want her to survive the boss fight, so I'm going to try and clear the way to the boss first, and then call in Flexile for help. Now watch that guy on the right. There's an archer up there too. Don't tell me that. Oh, there's another one up there. Oh, there he is. So, from memory, there should be a couple of guys hanging off there, hanging off the wharf here. This might be new as well, this shortcut. I don't remember that being there. Which makes even shorter work of getting here. Now this guy, I believe, won't talk to you unless you've got a certain amount of intelligence. I can't remember how much it is. It's like 10 or 15 or something, but more than I've got, it would seem. I believe he's the sorcerer, so he's the guy that will sell you spells. I don't really have much use for him at the moment. Maybe later in the game if we start to develop down that path, but yeah, no go at the moment. If you can get the bow off these guys, it's actually a pretty good starting bow. Oh. Obviously missed one guy hanging. I think I'm going to get shot. So that guy on the right there, that mummy looking dude, he's from the Lost Bastille. So he's a new addition to this area. He's got a bit more health than I remember. Take your time. I think his attacks are a bit strong, but relatively easy to dodge. So now I believe we'll have a clear run now. So I'm going to go back and get Flexile. So this fight should be fairly easy for her to survive. I think the first time I did it, I actually killed the boss before she came in. Not because I'm quick, but simply because she got stuck somewhere and wouldn't enter the boss room. And apparently that counts, so that was good. Just gonna run past. I think she starts attacking those gangly creatures, and yeah, it's not really a need to. Get my health back up. And maybe that's changed in this version as well. So I'm doing it wrong. She used to be there. Well, let's go and have a look then. Maybe this is her a bit closer. Yeah, there she is. Well, that's good. Maybe it's to fix up her going and attacking them. So NPCs now are pretty good, I guess, health-wise in a boss fight. They used to be a bit underpowered. I believe they boosted their health. I don't think they really boosted their attack, but kind of half the reason you get them is to give the boss something else to attack. Cool. So let's go kill the Flexile Sentry. Basically, just keep your distance. So 1-2 with the mace. Be careful getting around the back of this opponent, because it will attack with either the mace or the swords. So, and if you're on the mace side, it also has an attack that reaches over the back with the swords. Oh, whoops. What I meant to do was change weapon. Oh yeah. I forgot I took the mace off. Apparently it's got a spinning attack too. So if you're doing this solo, just learn both sides attacks, and then, oh, that's bad. Learn both sides attacks and then plan your moves accordingly. So it does have a bit of reach, but it's also got relatively long, like, it leaves itself open a fair bit. You can easily roll to dodge as well, so that's its overarching back attack. Ooh, that's a good one. So when you're playing this on New Game Plus, this fight actually becomes pretty hard, because, I don't know, about halfway through the fight there's a couple of red phantoms that join. And there goes Lucatiel. So there's one fight down that you have to win with her. I think you have to win 3 with her by your side. So don't forget to get the contents of this chest before you use that thing on the right. Otherwise you have to run all the way through this area again to get the flame, which is awesome. So if you're a non-magic character and you still want to use some magic, the pyromancy is probably the best thing to invest in, because it doesn't go off your intelligence or anything like that. You still need a spell slot to equip spells, but you can just max out the glove relatively quickly. That's the Flexile Sentry. Pretty simple, especially with 2. You can do it with 1. So this is going to take us to a different part of the Lost Bastille. There's two ways you can enter the Lost Bastille, and this is the main way, I guess you'd call it. I believe they've added enemies here, so I'm just going to change to a weapon that's isn't nearly broken. Because this used to be a clear run. But not anymore. Yeah. So if I'd been using the mace, maybe they would have staggered. There you go. I'm sure there's a stat for that, but I just don't know. Here's a pro tip for you. So what we're going to do... Ah, you idiot. Now I remember what to do. And it's not from this end. What we're going to do is get in the elevator. And see this hole up here? That's the exit. So what we're going to do is ride the elevator to the top, make it go down again, and then jump on the roof. There's all sorts of little hidden areas throughout the game. I'm sure to miss lots, but I'll take you through the ones that I remember. Well, that's to get whatever that item is there. So the Drang Lake Shield's pretty good, but at the moment it's a bit too heavy. So that's going to do full physical damage reduction and decent magic as well. And that's not very good. Cool, so we're just going to go back down, get that. Probably head back to building. Right, so I've got the stats to use that now. Schmidda. So repair powder is good. It repairs your broken... Well, it repairs your equipment before it breaks. Now I find I don't need to repair my weapons because later on when I get the claymore it's fairly durable, and late game I end up carrying a couple of claymores with me, so you just end up swapping out if you ever need to. There'll be bits in the game where you durability of your equipment gets reduced. I think it's like acid that you can walk in that does it, so once you make it up here you should be fairly safe. You just check for items. I think it's about the fourth or fifth room on the left will be a bonfire. Cool. Just going to go back to the fire long sword at the moment. So we're just going to go level up because I don't really want to lose 17,000 souls. So I think now I'll leave my strength and dex for a little bit. Might go for... Is it endurance? No. Vit. So I want to get my equipment load up a bit. Let's get some health as well. So what I'm going to start doing with spare souls is spending it on equipment. I think I covered this a little bit earlier, but the more you spend with this guy, the bigger his inventory becomes. There you go, he's got some new stuff already. None of that is good. The falconer stuff is what I started with. So I think I started buying the infantry set. I don't know why. Let's continue on. This is a little bit of me wanting to collect stuff and a little bit of that as well. And a little bit of wanting to that shop to upgrade. Because the boss armor is pretty cool. I'm just gonna go spend the rest of my money on arrows. Always like to keep a bit of a stock.
I'll be around.
And then eventually I think I'll switch to bolts, but still puts me over 70. Ooh, just. Still can't use the shield, that's okay. So I'd suggest every time you go to use a new weapon, you learn its attacks. Good, this has got a thrust, that's good. So great swords are a little bit slower, but I think they're a good balance between between power and between power and speed. I'm just thinking I probably should have kept those two to open up another area, but we'll get there. We'll get to that. Cool. So Lost Bastille. What has changed here? That's our Hide Knights no longer sitting there at the top, all depressed. There's Royal Soldiers here where there never used to be. Bloody archers everywhere. I missed. Oh no, I didn't. Cool, we're going to do ourselves a little bit of damage. I don't think there was an important item behind here, but still an item. Human effigies, they're always good. You can go into the door on the right here, but it'll just lead you to another door that I don't have a key for. There's dogs everywhere down here. It's easy to get surrounded, so be careful. Alright, for some reason it's not coming after me. I'm not going to argue with that. Alright, that's stamina. That's better than the first time I tried to come here. Secret off to the left here. Oh, and another dog apparently. It's new. If you can catch a glimpse in there, there's a secret bonfire that will... Oh, flask shard. That we'll hopefully get to. All depends on how a particular enemy behaves. So what I want is this dude not to kick that barrel. Oh, he's gonna do it. What a retard. So you're more likely to do what I was if you come from the other direction. So if you we'll go through that later. So what you want to do is try and kick the barrel straight down here, and that will blow up this wall, and then you'll get to Macduff's workshop. Or you can find the key. I just can't remember where the key is. So now we're a little bit screwed. So there's no bonfire between here and the next boss anymore. Yeah, be careful of that. I don't know why he can do that, because he doesn't have a fire-based weapon, but apparently that doesn't matter. Why can't you walk? There we go. Now, is this door open? Yes. Here's where again.
I thought that could have.
So exhaust her dialogue and she'll move on again. Alright. Antiquated key. Don't remember what that unlocks, but can't be a bad thing, can it? Large shard, that's good. I don't think I've actually upgraded any weapons yet. Kind of saved them all for what I want. What? So it appears like you need a fragrant branch of yore to go this way now. Interesting. Well, because we can't do anything, I wonder if I could push one of those barrels. No. We're going to go back to Majula, because I won't be able to get past that that enemy, or the statue, sorry. Oh look! Oh, that's bad. So cursed means I'm no longer human, I'm hollow. Awesome. So I didn't know that he appears there. That's good. Good to know. So before we go back to Magilla, I need to recover those souls. And I'm not low. So we're going to do this a little bit differently this time. We'll still get rid of this guy first. Maybe still the guy on the banister. Who could be bothered? Oh, what? Apparently the pursuer likes to stay there. Wow. That's balls. So this could be an interesting retrieval. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, because the perfect time would have been when there's no enemies down there. What a dick. Why would you keep missing? Run! Alright. Let's never ever come back here. I'm definitely going to go and show you the other way to get to the Lost Bastille. Because I believe that will cut off our encounter with the pursuer. Cool, so I think that'll do it for this episode, sorry. Join me next time where we're going to unlock Hunter's Valley, have a bit of a play around in there, and maybe go back to the Lost Bastille. We'll see how we go. Thank you for watching, and join us next time.